Good morning, boys and girls. It's so long since I've seen you, and my goodness, I have missed seeing you at church. It's been a long time. But we'll soon all be back together again every Sunday, which will be lovely. But this morning I'm going to tell you a story. It's about a little girl whose name was Katie. Do you know anybody with the name Katie? I do. But this story is about Katie, and she was 8 years old. Is there anyone out there watching that's 8 years old? If you are, you'll be able to imagine how this little girl was. She was a beautiful little girl with blonde curly hair, very, very pretty, and she loved to do things with her mum in the kitchen. But she was also very curious. And do you know what curious means? Curious means a little bit of a, sort of a inquisitive, a bit of a sticky beak, wants to know everything. So if you're told to do something, or she likes to ask lots of questions. That's what Katie was like. She loved to be in the kitchen working with her mum, doing things. She often liked to help in the kitchen. I've got one photo here of Katie where she was in the kitchen helping with her mum do some cooking one day. Katie was having a birthday and she had 2 or 3 friends coming over to stay for tea one night, this night with her for a birthday. But Mum thought she would really like to do a surprise cake for her. So she said to Katie, "How about, Katie, you go down to the shop for me and get a few groceries?" Katie thought, yeah, that would be really good. I can go for a walk to the shop, all on my own for Mum. So off she went to the shop, and it was a fair way away. It took her a little while to go and get there, and then get back with the things for Mum. But while she was away, Mum decided she would quickly make a cake for her for her birthday. Because Katie had 2 or 3 little friends coming over for dinner that night, and she thought, oh, it would be really nice to surprise Katie with a cake for her birthday. So she whipped up a cake really quick, and she put some jelly and custard and cream on the cake and then quickly put it away in a cupboard. Katie arrived back with the shopping for Mummy, and she said, "Oh, thank you, Katie, that's really good, and it was a really big help for me to go and get some groceries." Katie said, "What have you been doing while I was away, Mum?" Because she's always curious and sort of wanting to know what Mum's been doing. Kate's mum just said, "Oh, I've been busy doing just a few jobs." Okay, Katie accepted that. And next thing, the neighbour sang out over the fence and said to Katie's mum, "Oh, could you please come over? My baby's just doesn't seem to be very well, and I just wanted to ask your opinion about her." So Katie's mum, off she went over to the neighbour to have a look to see what the baby was up to. And while she was gone, Katie thought, I wonder what Mum really done while I was away. She could smell something, I think. Because when you're cooking a cake or biscuits, you get this lovely smell in the kitchen, don't you? Katie's mum had told her that she could open any cupboard in the kitchen except one, and she said, "I don't want you to open that cupboard." So while Mum was gone, Katie decided, she could sort of hear a little voice in her ears saying, "Just go and have a peep, it won't matter, no one will know. Go and have a look and see what's in that cupboard. Why aren't I allowed to open that cupboard?" So she went over to the cupboard and thought, "I will have a peep." While she had a peep in there, she could see something beautiful, yummy and delicious, but she felt something brush past her leg. She thought, okay, quick, I better close the cupboard. Mum's on her way. So she closed the cupboard door really quickly and came back out. When Mum came in, she said, "Okay, Katie, we better set the table. It'll soon be time for the friends to come and for your birthday tea." So they set the table really lovely and got everything nice out and ready for dinner that night. The friends arrived. Katie was really excited. She was going to have this birthday tea. So Mum decided she would go to the cupboard, get the surprise cake out and sit it on the table, because you've always got to have the table decorated up with nice plates and cups and tumblers and everything ready for the tea. So she went to the cupboard, and what do you think had happened? The cake was hardly anything of it on the plate. It was a mess, and out came the cat. So when Katie had been looking and peeping at the cake when she wasn't supposed to, the cat had got in and had eaten the cake, most of it anyway. Katie was really sad, and Mum was a little bit angry also, and said, "Katie, come here. Did you open this cupboard when I told you not to?" Katie said, "Yes, Mum, but I want to know what was in there." So Mum had to say to her, well, Katie, you have spoiled the surprise. You have no birthday cake for tea tonight now because you disobeyed, you done what you shouldn't have done. The cat has got in and he's had a birthday cake. So there's none for you. Katie was really upset and she cried, but she gave her mum a hug and said, I'm really, really sorry, Mum, that I done that. Do you know what? Katie's mum gave her a big hug and said, okay, Katie, I'm sorry and I forgive you. But next time I tell you not to look in a cupboard or not to do something, please don't do it. So the surprise cake for Katie didn't end up very good, did it? No cake, no birthday cake. Do you know what? Jesus forgives us when we do things wrong as well. We quite often say something we shouldn't say. We do something we shouldn't do that probably makes him really sad with us. But if we tell him we're sorry, he will forgive us because he loves us just so, so much. So maybe you can just remember that next time if Mum tells you not to do something, that you don't do it, and you remember the story of Katie and how the beautiful surprise was lost because she done the wrong thing and disobeyed her mother. Okay, take care and love you all. Look forward to seeing you all at church again soon. Bye.
I'm reading my BIB early, and this is what it says to me. It tells me that I'm never ever alone. I'm learning how Jesus came down to us and gave his best. Without a doubt the best friend you'll ever know. Our God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. Oh, oh. I'm reading my BIB early, and this is what it says to me. It tells me that I'm never ever alone. I'm learning how Jesus came down to us and gave his best. Without a doubt the best friend you'll ever know. Our God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. Oh, whoa. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door.